every action figure had literally no butt, but the He-Man ones were always fucking stacked all around. Thick thighs,
Very
fat
thick.
asses, big arms. Just
It's like Tom and Finland's
Yeah,
second act
exactly.
was designing He-Man.
They were just hunks. They weren't meant for the male gaze.
Yeah, it's like they're just like there's Castle Grayskull, and you open it up, and it's like the eagle.
Yeah,
it's the eagle bar inside.
Actually, it is verbatim. That is the eagle.
If you open
It is
Castle-
dark. The only thing that's missing is TVs that show porn, that show gay porn. Otherwise, it would be the eagle.
Hey, welcome to Tank Top Talks. Matt Braunger. I'm your host, Matt Braunger. Tank tops are ridiculous, but they feel good, and the reason why they feel good is because they're ridiculous. Solomon, Giorgio, let's talk about your tank.
Yeah. What I'm wearing is it's a stretch fabric cotton tank top. I don't really wear tank tops. I just reserve them for undershirts.
Nice.
Even though I have these sweet tattoos and I should show them off more.
Yeah.
And you can definitely see that I have a bit of farmer's tan.
Yeah.
And it's
When I think you've gotten those since like I last saw you.
I got everything I've gotten is since I turned 40.
Okay. I like that. That's
and it's
cool.
like, you know what? Why not? And it's mostly memorials, which just makes them sadder because people are like, those are cool. I'm like, yeah, but it's a dead person.
Yeah. Cool. Not that cool. Because
it's like, your tattoo says I'm bored. I'm like, well.
yeah, that's for somebody. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've been freely getting tattoos lately. Probably gonna get one more. I don't know. Probably gonna get two more.
So like not like even going to like street fairs and stuff, you wouldn't wear a tank top?
I tend to be like I tend to like I like the cut right here. I like something. I like my arms to be touched by not a person, but fabric. Right. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I mean the idea for the show and how silly it is just came from it feeling kind of ridiculous.
Yeah,
and everything. So
like,
I am much more of a t-shirt guy.
Yeah,
quite frankly.
I love it in my house. I love like I wear these in my house. That's when. But also I just like a loose fitting shirt, and I think that's the issue, is that I don't have enough loose tank tops to enjoy wearing them more often.
Yeah, I bought one on the road, and I had never tried. I just saw it said large, and then I put it on the thing, and it was like just the tightest thing ever, and I felt a level of betrayal.
Yeah,
you know, I'm just like, I have to wear it. I didn't bring another one. I look crazy, but like it's just like, fuck, this is not a large. You lied to me.
No, I've been lied to by lots of shirts now. Shirts that I've owned for a long time that decided to no longer fit me and leave me.
Oh, the new lies. Yeah.
I think I've gotten up like two sizes in the last like 5 years. So it's like it's a lot of. It's a nice journey.
Sure.
I'm gay. I'm like, come on. I'm not allowed to get bigger. Leave me alone.
But you are.
And I am.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
It's okay. Yeah. I mean, I remember when you were an absolute reed. Where it was like,
I was.
Now you're just normal.
Just paper thin.
Yes.
Just.
Exactly.
Honestly, just cunt. It was a good time. I was young and sleek.
Yeah.
But now, no, I'm now like just adjusting to clothing, because also as you get bigger, you can't your style has to change too.
Yeah,
which I didn't realize.
True.
I just because I was wearing like small shirts and like skinny jeans, and I can't like walk around in skinny jeans right now.
I had a kind of an epiphany realizing I was supposed to play this role of this guy, and I'm like, okay, so he's kind of like a tech douche dude. I have a pair of black jeans, and I brought them. And put them on, and they were like, then she's like, I'm not responding to him. And she gave me like these, they were like slims, like slim skinnies. And then she gave me these kind of straight leg black jeans that she had. They looked so much better on my legs, so much better. And not for any kind of weight thing or anything, but just when you see yourself through other people's eyes, for me, it's my wife. We're like, don't wear that, wear this. And I'm like, I wouldn't have thought of that. I put it on, I'm like, oh. But it was like, it's this thing of, it hit me. I was like, wait, kind of all my jeans are that cut of that, the black jeans. And it's like, it wasn't as flattering as the other one she got from me. So yeah, it's when the scales from your eyes fall.
Well, also I feel like just because the style has changed.
Yeah.
Like, skinny jeans were the moment.
They were.
Everyone was wearing them. All the coolest kids were wearing them. So it was like, I have to do what these people that are I'm doing cocaine with are doing.
Yeah, sure. Of course. Yeah.
Like they have drugs and I
Right.
don't. I should learn to dress
These
as
are the
cool
cool
as them.
kids. Yeah. I remember going to New York and all the comics I knew, they all had like the same beat up black leather jacket.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you guys all buy those at the same store? What is this?
Oh, I was the hoodie generation. Everyone
Yes.
started in 2007 and everyone was wearing a hoodie.
100%.
Hoodie and a backpack, and that was your
Hoodie
your
backpack.
costume.
Some of us
Yes.
with a collared shirt and a tie.
Yeah.
With the hoodie.
Yes, I have seen that
It was
so
like
many times.
me, Wyatt Cenac.
Yeah.
Yes.
I never did the collar shirt and tie, but I definitely did that hoodie, especially that American Apparel hoodie.
Yeah.
That everyone had. I feel like I had like 10 of those.
Black hoodie, white zipper.
Yeah.
The UCB sweatshirt was like that hoodie was
it
ubiquitous.
Was everyone's look. And like I remember like there was like so many shows where every single comic was wearing a hoodie.
Crazy.
And you're like, what are we doing?
Crazy. And all the white guys of my era, we all had like a little bush of curly hair.
Yeah.
That the bush of curly hair was ubiquitous.
Also the knit caps, the beanies worn on stage. I'm like, it's not cold up there.
No. Yeah.
We don't need any like you don't need to cover your head with a beanie on stage.
Yeah. And like looking back, it wasn't even no one even made fun of it. It was just so
they did, but they were people that
but we didn't.
We
were the ones we were the makers of fun. We should have made fun of it.
I feel like some of us have, but I feel like there's a shift in like style, and that's when we started being made fun of because like the alt comedy scene just kind of got bigger, and then like more people were like, "I'm not going to dress like you."
Yeah.
Good point. You shouldn't.
Yeah, I remember like it's when like for example, John Mulaney and Aziz went into their suit era. They used to just dress like bums. Like Mulaney was always a hoodie. Aziz would wear a disgustingly oversized T-shirt with a neck like this.
Yes.
And just some shitty shorts.
Well, yeah.
He looked like a kid on stage. I mean, he still looks like a kid, but
But now, like it's
beautiful suit or whatever. Like bespoke refinery.
I tried suit and I gave it up very quickly.
I hated being on stage in the suit. Hated it.
Suits aren't meant to be comfortable in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And they're not breathable.
No.
At all.
No.
So it's like you were doing something, because I was doing it for TV. I'm like, oh, the worst situation to do it in, where there's no AC.
Yes.
I'm being lit to death. And so it's just hot. And I'm like, why? Yeah. And I'm so nervous. I'm already sweating. I'm like, why did I do that? I need to be.
I look at my Letterman and I have a blazer on because that's like what Letterman really wanted you. So it's like, if that's what you want, great. But a T-shirt on. And it's like, I look and I'm like, I don't look great, but I know I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Because I don't have that. It's all about the collar button to the neck with a tie. That's what gets me.
That choke.
The choke. Yes.
The way no man has ever figured out his neck size.
It makes my back, not even pressure, just the feeling of it tight on my neck. It makes my neck and back ache. It just does.
It does. It's
weird.
That's what it's supposed to do. That's its only function.
It's a yoke.
It's
a business yoke.
I always kind of find it funny because it's such a small thing that men have to do every once in a while.
Yeah.
Women have to do way more.
I know.
Where you're like, I know. Suit.
For me.
What a nightmare.
Yeah.
Women are like, I'm wearing a corset, some Spanx.
Please. I'm about to pass out. Yeah.
Like, I haven't eaten anything in 3 days. So Lee, what are you talking about?
I just want to get home, take this bra off.
But suits are always been like, but they look so good.
Yeah.
That is my main issue with them is I do look good in a suit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not willing to endure it again unless it's like the right event. But I'd like, because also they don't last long. Because I get them custom size. I'm like,
same.
Oh, what are we doing here? Then it's just done. I wore it that one time.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm not being cheap every time. So it's like, I'm not going to.
No. Yeah. If someone's having I do love it when there's an event like a wedding and you get gussied up with my wife and stuff. That's fun. But I do hit a point where I'm like, I'm taking this jacket off.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
I've decided with weddings, I'm just going to stick with a vest at the most.
That's great. That's a good choice.
I feel like that blazer is going to become a burden so fast.
Yeah.
It's going to be to follow me the whole night.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like holding onto a jacket or a blazer at all.
Yeah.
I will happily not have a jacket or a blazer.
Mm-hmm.
Even when it's cold out, I don't even do light jacket. I'm like, I'd rather be a little bit cold.
Right.
Than have to carry you around
exactly.
and get a little warm.
I used to think a double-breasted suit or blazer was like the coolest looking thing.
Ugh.
And it looks good on almost no one. It just accentuates the middle so much.
It makes a shape.
Yeah.
It makes a very like...
Yeah, but a little... If you have anything there,
yeah,
which I do, you know.
I feel like the shoulder pads, just get a good strong shoulder pad, and I feel like every suit looks good.
That's true.
I think like what was his name in the 90s that had those insane German like EDM, like not like early like
wait, 90s or 80s?
80s.
Talking about like Max Headroom?
No, he was German. Oh gosh. He was a musician, but he
Falco?
I feel very bad because it's like he always wears these insanely like angular suits.
Okay.
But Max Headroom is also of that caliber too. Where he had that insane.
Well, I feel like 80s were the peak of
it was
shoulder
like
pads.
Early 80s, very German.
Okay.
Like very like he got popular in America, but underground popular. But I can't remember his name. And yes, thank you so much.
Oh, Klaus Nomi. Sure.
Thank you. Oh my God, Klaus Nomi.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yes. Did it. Thanks, Max.
I don't know what credit I would have lost for not remembering that.
That's great. You could have cut it. You come back and I know who it is
like,
right away.
No,
Okay.
I forgot. And now, but he wore those like those insanely angular like big shoulder. That was I feel like the 80s. I think 80s like that was the best suiting ever looked.
Yeah, they threw a lot of shit at the wall to see if it stuck.
Yeah.
And one thing that stuck were giant shoulder pads on women, which was just odd to me.
I think everyone looked good in 80s suits.
Really?
I feel like...
You think it was like flattering to their body?
Like Wall Street?
Interesting.
That whole movie?
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like every movie that had like 9 to 5, any movie that had an outfit that was a work outfit was good.
Because it still kind of bridged that gap between the days of suspenders and new wave, which is just this crazy collision.
I think that's one good thing about the 80s that people never cared if their outfit got in the way.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
Nowadays, I'd be very mad if somebody walked in and took up that much space with their shoulder pads and their hat.
Exactly.
But back then, like, you just
yeah, and the combinations that were allowed.
Oh yeah,
I remember just coming up with shit and throwing it on in the late 80s when I was like in my early teens and going like, 8th grade formal. I had on these like kind of like baggy blousey white pants with little gray lines on them, and then a tuxedo shirt with the ruffles, bolo tie with a triangle there with like a little black dot there that went right up on the weird collar. It just fit right there, and like a beret. Like, I love this. This is crazy. But I remember being like, I look good. This is a good look.
Yeah, everybody in the 80s dressed like they were kindergartners that got to pick out their outfit.
Yeah.
And that's what made it so fun.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's like but I remember like in the early 2000s when metrosexuals came around, like men can wear pink shirts. Like men were literally wearing pink shirts for a whole decade freely and not caring. And it's just weird that we had to bring it back.
Yeah. I had a sweater that was so bright yellow, like a big hangy sweater, so bright yellow, it might as well have been pink or fuchsia.
Yeah.
It might as well. It was so girl. It was so girly. Like,
I feel like there was like I was wearing so many because my parents are immigrants and they threw anything on me, so there was no like gender was not an option when it came to clothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I had so much pink clothing as a kid, like so many pink outfits.
It's incredible.
But because like pink isn't a boy or girl color where we're from, so why would they?
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Oh, interesting.
No, like there's boy and girl colors are not a very like universal thing.
Yeah. Okay. So in Ethiopia, that wouldn't be.
It's like you just wear your clothes.
Okay.
If
just whatever
fit,
color you like. Okay. Got it. Yeah. Okay.
You like being picky wasn't really an option that my parents gave us.
I got you. That makes sense. Yeah.
Options, a thing that my parents didn't give us.
Sure. I think it's like, oh, a cultural thing, an Ethiopian thing. It's like scarcity.
Scarcity, requirements based on what was available.
Sure, what you had.
And you couldn't really be like, can I get that color? Like, well, there's no other color.
Yeah.
The other color is clear because it's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel it. I'm hoping, because my kid is 5 and I take her to school every morning, and it's like I do this thing I just did this morning where I do valet, where I put on this like it's like a yellow construction vest thing, And when cars pull up, we have a little lane we create, and they pull up, and I open the door, and I get the kid out, and I get the backpack and put it on them, and you walk them if they're really small or whatever. You know, I see some people that backpack's probably doing like 2 other kids and their family and stuff, and I see some, but I remember being very aware of that kid. My parents were school teachers. We didn't have a lot of money, but it's like I had new clothes every year.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember that kid that always wore the same sweater vest with no shirt under it. This is what they had. And that kid caught some grief.
Of course.
And stuff like that. I feel, and it's the school's in a pretty well-off area by most people's standards, but it's still just like a kind of old school. But I'm not feeling any kind of vibes in either way in this from these kids towards each other, and obviously not towards the parents towards each other. I kind of hope we've kind of transcended that a little bit.
I feel like a lot of the classism that we were taught was not like passed on. And also like it's kind of clear but it's tough to say. I feel like bullying is not what it is, what it used to be.
No way.
But also the humility of being poor helped me out a lot later in life. So I can't be
like, how so?
If you're always getting humbled, you'll always stay humble. So
okay. But you have always had like, just for the watcher or the listener, you and I go back some time, at least 15 years.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And like, from just doing stand up with each other and getting to know each other and stuff. You're always someone who had a really definitive point of view, which is the most important thing in a comedian, I think, other than sense of humor, probably. But like,
being
gotta be funny.
Really
Funny's probably job one, but it's also when you have like this point of view that's yours. But also like, I like that you had a good degree. We all have an ego, but like a good degree of I would say a healthy level of vanity.
Oh,
where
well, sure, but it is played up.
I'm good. No, of course.
When I get home by myself, I don't speak that well. I don't speak that highly of myself. When I'm home alone, it's like I'm not over here like, oh, you're so pretty. No, it's like,
but I mean, you're a humble person, but it's like, you know your value, you know your worth, to use the term.
But I feel like everyone has the same worth. They just don't realize it.
That's a really good point.
I think I don't think I'm just tapped into the notion that everyone is valuable.
No, I know, weird. I guess we're both
here. We are what in this world.
what made us? What activated us? What's the term? What radicalized us? Our belief in the value of every human being. Oh my God.
Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Mr. Rogers, Sesame Street. Yeah. I was talking with Dana Gould a couple days ago. We were talking about how like it's like the parents on a certain political spectrum I won't get into, they're aligning themselves less with Mr. Rogers and more with King Friday. Like they're all King Fridays. Do you remember King Friday?
King Friday from the Land of Make Believe?
Yeah. Who would show up and talk about we got to invade everything or we got to steal people's shit. And then by the end of the episode, they'd be like, King Friday. And you go, I'm wrong. I fucked up, But he always started with a super jingoistic, effed up point of view where Mr. Rogers, King Friday, no.
You gotta relax.
Yeah, it's like, I think they only watched the King Friday part. They're like, turn it off. Yeah. That's it. That's all I need.
And I forgot the King Friday part. I'm over here remembering when he went to the crayon factory.
Yeah. Yeah, he was always wrong, was his thing, because he was always very ego-driven and always all about himself, and that's it.
I'll be honest with you, I was never a fan of the Land of Make-Believe.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Like, it was like, I thought, like, after, like, it just felt like, I was like, I don't mind learning this stuff. I don't mind, like, walking around somebody else's house, but the second he took me to that marionette fucking...
I didn't love him. I'll tell you, I had a time in my life where I was like, ooh, I got to get a new tattoo, all this stuff, and I've kept, like, when I was younger... I almost got a King Friday tattoo because I liked his name. And I'm like,
that's a good name.
And Friday's like my favorite day. So, and then I was like, a friend of mine was like, yeah, but he was always an asshole. And I was like, he was? And I had to go look it up. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I'm just remembering now.
I almost got completely. A tattoo of basically the Hitler of like the Land of Make-Believe. Yeah, there's a witch, I think. And
it was their faces didn't move, which always is haunting.
It was very creepy when we were kids.
There's like, I feel like there's like, the 70s and 80s specifically, puppetry and like kids like entertainment characters were all nightmares.
100%.
Always rosy cheeked, face that didn't move, the deadest eyes.
Oh yeah,
as glassy as possible.
Well, the more they try to make these things jovial and shit, like of all generations, like pick one, throw a dart. If you went into a dark basement and there was a light shining through a broken window on a Howdy Doody, and you'd never seen a Howdy Doody doll, you would shit your pants.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Well, like animatronics in general, like the fact that we were like, let's take kids to this thing. I'm like, I look at them now. I'm like, I don't know how I was comfortable being near that thing.
Chuck E. Cheese?
Chuck E. Cheese. My brothers, I was the only one that had a good time at Chuck E. Cheese. Both my younger brothers cried the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the right response.
Yes. Do you remember?
Should be afraid of that.
Do you remember the Elvis dog? That giant,
no.
It was like 8 feet tall, and it was in like the kind of the Viva Las Vegas outfit, not the black leather one, the kind of furry like white one. And he had like he looked like Chester Cheetah. He looked like the Cheetos guy. Huge head, Elvis thing, glasses, and just doing the chick, but like super tall and reedy. Like something out of a nightmare. Like the Slender Man, but Chester Cheetah. And I remember that because he was so big and he loomed over the tables. As a kid, I was like, I want to go. This is so fucking scary.
That I didn't know about that, and I'm very happy I never had to experience that.
Maybe I was just in Oregon. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I definitely remember our dad getting us a giant teddy bear.
Okay.
And putting it in the corner of the bedroom, and like in the middle of the night, I got up and put that teddy bear in the hallway because I'm like, you can't just put a massive object in a child's room and think it won't become a monster at night.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I was like, thank you so much, Dad, for this random yard sale find, but I cannot be in the same proximity at this.
It's not going to smother me.
Yeah,
I'm not going to.
I can hear it breathing at night.
Yeah.
I can't.
I think you had that belief as a kid, which never really leaves you, where you're like, if I think about it enough, it'll come true.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't stop thinking about it. So this thing's going to come alive and kill me.
Well, also, I'm one of like a bunch of kids, so all we did was tell each other scary stories. So even if I didn't want to, my sister was like, that's going to be a monster at night. And then I was left with that thought. I'm like, well, she's right.
Yeah. Damn it.
That's a monster at night.
Yeah.
And here we are. So yeah, I'm surprised I didn't have like I was like, can you take everything out of this room every night?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Everything that like is an action figure or a doll or Yeah. I mean, were you like, you're younger than me. Did you have He-Man? The He-Man?
We had He-Man. He-Man was like nearing its run when we came to America. Ending like its run, it was like 85 when we came here.
About there. It was almost over.
Like it was over, but it was like syndicated for like a few years afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, specifically the toys.
Oh, yes.
Because, I mean, it's one of my theories of how being gay is not a choice, because I loved He-Man so much. And he literally has the sex vest, you know? Like, might as well have the handles, pageboy cut, and fur panties.
Yeah.
Like, so muscular. I loved how muscular him and his guys were.
Oh, they were ripped and buff with butts, too.
There was a guy, one of them was named Fisto.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So, I'm sorry. But,
hey.
It's that thing, you know?
What are you doing in your off time, Fisto? It's your business.
It's your business. None of us are judging you, Fisto. So, maybe Solomon is. Maybe. Yeah.
Like, you could have picked... your name doesn't have to be your profession. It's just... I'm judging the name, not the...
Of course. It's an unfortunate name that doesn't stand the test of time.
But no, I remember them because they had like literally they gave them butts. They gave like every action figure had literally no butt, but the He-Man ones were always fucking stacked all around. Thick thighs, fat asses, big arms. Just
it's like Tom and Finland's second act was designing He-Man.
They were just hunks. Yeah. They weren't meant for the male gaze.
Yeah, it's like they're just like there's Castle Grayskull, and you open it up, and it's like the eagle.
Yeah,
it's the eagle bar inside.
Actually, it is verbatim. That is the eagle. It is dark. The only thing that's missing is TVs that show porn, that show gay porn. Otherwise, it would be the eagle.
You know those screens on those toys. It'd just be like a sticker you would put on the side. It's a sticker of just a guy shaving another guy.
Yeah, it's truly just 3 decorations away from being the eagle. You didn't realize?
If you don't know what the eagle is, a chain of gay bars.
They're not a chain. They all just look like that.
But they're not called the eagle.
Associated.
No,
they're not. None of them are associated. They just. I don't know what the lore is, but each one opened separately, separate owners, and they just all chose the same motif
and
the
name.
same name. Yeah. I don't know.
That blows my mind.
I don't know if it's like
there's one
club.
across the street from the hair salon I go to in Silver Lake. There's one in Portland. There's one in Seattle. They're all over the place.
And they're all it's the same sort of feel and vibe.
Yeah.
But they're not the same owner.
That is wild.
Yeah. I don't know how.
That's so funny.
I don't know how gay men across the country decided.
And they just were like, no one's suing anyone. It's fine.
Well, I don't think because it's a local business, so it's like you can't really sue somebody for the name of a bar.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Can't.
No.
Yeah, interesting.
Like they're not like unless they decided to franchise it, then that's when you can do that.
Right.
But that's still even then.
Yeah, I just assumed it was a chain. Okay.
No, just it's gay men working as a network, collectively to be like, hey, if you're a little bit of a freak, want to be in a kind of a slightly dingy gay bar,
sure. And you want
here you are.
Vote on Mr. Leather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Will there be some dry cum next to the pool table? Sure. And that will be in every single one of them.
That's just there next to the glass full of matchbooks.
Yeah.
Can someone put another dab of cum over here?
Yeah.
Almost.
Every bathroom will have a trough.
Sure.
And it'll trough. And it'll be ice in it. But that is not the same architect.
Nope.
Just the same vibe.
They all just landed on that. Yeah. I found out recently someone said, and it was bonkers when I would go the market days in
Chicago.
Chicago I never would miss it. Everyone would fight to get their shift covered to go to that because it was like the biggest street fair and super fun. And someone recently was just like saying like, oh, it's just too crazy. And I was like, it was crazy when I would go. Like, what would be crazier than that?
Lighting each other on fire.
Yeah. I remember trying to get to Roscoe's, straight friendly gay bar there and get the packed street dance party in front of Sidetracks, just wedging myself between dudes to get through there. And like, I made it. I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, how is it crazier?
I don't think it's crazier. I think people are just complaining.
Maybe, maybe they got old.
I feel like, I think everyone as they get older likes to complain about the thing that they used to go to.
And it was great in my 20s.
Yeah.
I don't want to go now.
For me, it's like nothing's going to be the same as it was.
Yeah.
I can't be like, oh, it's gotten crazier. Things have changed. Like, I changed. I don't. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people need to get to that part of as they get older. Like, you changed and you just don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
And you're just blaming the thing for changing instead of you.
It's true. And it's not slowing down for you.
Yeah.
It was just as crazy when you were on all kinds of drugs and had the capacity to drink a case of beer and still go to work the next day.
Yeah.
But like,
that's also like an important part of going to insane big events.
Yes.
Is youth, the ability to consume a lot of alcohol and recover, and also a drug of some sort.
100%.
And if you are not doing a combination of 2 out of 3, you're gonna have a bad time.
Like
if you're just drinking and you're not used to crowds and you're not gonna have a good recovery, you're just gonna hate the whole entire thing.
Yeah, you're gonna hit a wall. You're gonna get grumpy.
Yeah,
it's gonna get real bad.
It's like I had to learn that multiple times. Like the thing isn't bad. I just don't like it anymore.
And that speaks to a bigger issue, which is a thing I wrestle with, is the whole all I can control is me.
Yeah.
So I got to control me.
Yeah.
Is like I was in Las Vegas with a bunch of friends, and we were drinking by the pool all day. We went out to dinner, and then we were like, let's go to this casino. We got, and it was inexplicably packed. Yeah. And I was like, this sucks, like out loud.
Yeah.
Just whiny and shitty. And it's like, my wife's like, dude. And I'm like, you're right. It's just, I'm just so disappointed.
Yeah.
But I'm just spilling my negativity on everybody kind of thing.
But it's also like, I feel like, especially as you get older, you get so much sensory overload. And you're like, I can endure it. You're like, no, my young 20-year-old newborn mind was able to endure it.
Yeah.
This bitch right now wants one TV in front of them on a couch. Yes. And I should just set it up that way.
I love concerts, but there's got to be a seat. I need a seat.
Oh,
I need a seat.
If I'm not sitting down,
real bad,
then we're not going.
I'll be standing for a while.
I'm not going to be far away anymore.
Yeah.
That's not an option.
I will say, I went to the Roots picnic with the Roots and the class of 95 when I was in college. It was all like all the hip hop groups of the era, and Mobb Deep, DJ Quick, Raekwon, and like we were way up, but it was cool because you could see everything. And there's nothing like being middle-aged and dancing with a bunch of other middle-aged people in the Hollywood Bowl to Sweet Black Pussy by DJ Quick. And it was like, look, we're still as stupid as we were.
Well,
this is our stupidity, and we can sit.
For me, it's the venue. Like if
if
it's an arena, I'm gonna be close.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be sitting.
Oh, really?
Like if I'm going to see Beyonce, I'm going to pay for as much money as possible to not have to endure anything.
We were not close, but
like
close.
I don't need to be like I don't need to see like Beyonce sweating. Right. I want to be because I want to be where I don't be in like the fucking big crowd in the center.
Yes.
I want to be the first set of seats
on
the left or the right.
I feel like the section that Kara and I were in could be loosely described as gays with money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is where I want to be.
That's where I was.
This is the crowd I want to be with.
I was on, so when I would see Renaissance, I was on the left. I was in those seats. And it was just like, I think it was like fourth row down.
So good.
So I was like, there's Club Renaissance where people are jumping up and dancing. And I'm just like, I can see it.
I was right behind your section. Yeah, that's great.
I can see Beyonce. I can enjoy my concert. And I can see the exit that is in direct line of my vision. And I won't have to go through everybody else.
Bars right there.
Bars right there.
Yeah.
Like that's like all I need. Like I'm not willing to put up with any.
No.
But there are venues that I love here, like the Palladium I love because it's a venue that like bars everywhere.
Yeah.
You can see from anywhere.
Yeah.
And I can physically leave very quickly.
And it's telling that the last band I saw at the Palladium was the National.
Yeah.
The official band of white middle-aged dudes.
Yeah, that's why I don't know who they are. I'm like, sure. The Nationals sounds great.
Sure. The National what? National
Is
what?
it a team?
Yeah. But it was like, you look out and it's all a bunch of me's, the whole audience. But
I went to LCD Sound System there. So
you saw that crowd.
I saw that crowd.
you saw them on stage.
I'm into another thing they like. But it's like for me, like seeing like a band like that in a like visually easy to walk around venue. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
And it's like the Hollywood Bowl is the same way too. Like I feel like you can be anywhere in the bowl and enjoy yourself. And also you can bring your own food. You can bring your own wine.
Yeah.
You can just relax. And that's where I'm happy.
Yeah. I just can't sit on the bench in the Hollywood Bowl. I hate the bench.
No, those are because
not for me.
Seat with
the back.
Seat with the back. I think that's a requirement now. And it can't be those small seats that are just like
no, yeah.
I'm like, what are we doing here?
No. I'm too close to this person and this person.
I can't feel the inseam of the pants of the people next to me. Like, it just has.
Yeah. Do you remember that bit that Baron Vaughn had about how festival posters, it's an eye test, but for how old you are? So it's like, as it gets the big bands, I know those. I know those guys. Wait, who's this? It's the smaller bands. You're like, I don't know who this is.
You can stop reading. You should once the font gets smaller, that is no longer
those
my
are
business.
cool bands,
like that is now that is a puzzle for a young person to put together. That is not has never been my business. After the third row, I'm just like, what am I?
I'm done. I did this year's Coachella lineup though. I've never been. I'm sure I will never go, but I was like this year. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
pretty great.
Still not gonna go.
No, same.
Like that. Same. That's the way I think. Especially for comedians, we had to do so many festivals.
Yeah.
Especially in the early 2010s.
Yes.
That I'm like, that was fine. And I will never, ever go to a festival as a non-performer.
Yeah. I'm so spoiled.
Yeah.
I've done like Outside Lands twice.
Yeah. And it's like, I can't.
that old Barbary Coast circus tent you perform in, holy crap!
Which is also the most like insanely not the best situation too.
No, not great.
I think I was watching Nikki Glaser while Metallica was playing. I bet
sounds about right.
And it was like, okay, what a
yeah. I was with Alex Cole, was like my +1 when he lived in San Francisco, and we saw Arcade Fire and got real close, and we saw I saw Arcade Fire and Hall & Oates on the same day.
Well, like,
you're just like, man.
Well, that's the thing. Like, when we especially like, I don't know if people know, like, when you're doing festivals as a comedian and you get booked in the comedy shows. The comedy shows are like usually like okay, they're fun. Some of them are great. Some of them are just meh. Especially if they're music festivals because we're sort of like a bit of an afterthought.
Yeah,
but we do get access to the artist area and the VIP area, which therefore makes up for whatever the show was.
Yeah, exactly. And the pay is not great, but they fly you in, they put you up.
Fly you in,
and
put
that
you up.
laminate.
Yeah.
And unless you're playing South by, because South by, the fucking switcheroo I got every year, they're just like, here's a gold pass. It'll get you into everything.
Yeah.
And then they'd announce some show, like I think it was Metallica, and everyone in line has a platinum pass, like a pass I've never seen. They got me with that shit like 4 years in a row. Hey.
I think I deserve a little bit better than
shit
this.
pass.
But yeah, but like once you get that access and you're like, somebody's like, and I moved down here and they're like, somebody's like, you should go to Coachella. I'm like, I'm never going to go to Coachella.
No. Yeah.
Unless they don't have comedy there. So you'll never see me there.
Nor should they ever.
No, not at all.
People would hate it.
But I cannot imagine spending that much time.
No.
And I know there's VIP tickets. No.
And I see people, I follow people who go every year who are younger than me, but only by like 5 or 10 years. But like, I'm still just like, but that means you're 40. And they're still going to those things just to do drugs in the desert for 3 days and go. I'm like,
just do drugs at home.
For real.
Jeez, just do drugs at home. Like, I don't need to do drugs.
Do drugs and go see like 3 bands in a theater and then get in a car.
Well, that's the thing is like, I don't want
you walk back to a tent.
If you want me to start,
you can go to hell
in the afternoon to see a band and then have to see another. Like, I don't want to see that many concerts in a day.
No.
Like, I want one concert.
Yeah.
Every couple of months.
Yeah.
But like, it's like, oh, like it's all your favorite artists. Like, great. Yeah. I don't ever want to see all my favorite artists in one space performing one after the other because I will lose my mind.
It is wild. The first time I did, I think South by, I just stayed in this hotel way on the edge of town, far away, with a bunch of bands, got in a band's van, middle of the day, went to Austin, and then was like, I don't know how I'm getting home. This is before Ubers. I have my little knapsack of things. I'm just going to find bathrooms where I can, go see shows, drink, maybe do some drugs.
Yeah.
And get home. And I got home at like 1 or 2 in the morning. And it's one of those things where like, I think back to like that day alone.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I shudder. Like, I can't.
I don't know the level of survival tactics that I use in my 20s that I cannot even imagine finding the energy to do now.
No.
It's like just leaving my house with no plan to go to something with my friends and just not like just us like we'll have a good time. But at the end of the day, I was like, how are we alive?
Yeah.
Like
seriously.
Like how are we
seriously? And now that drugs are so much scarier with the fentanyl thing. And I think maybe that's one reason, but I think like a lot of young people are already they're sliding into like my age and your age very much way earlier than we did. Where they're not even doing that life, which good.
Yeah.
You know.
Like they're not partying as hard, which I respect. Because
we
let's be honest, like the 2000s, the late 90s, the early 2000s, we were raging.
Absolutely bonkers.
I have not seen condensation in a building in so long, but I like every weekend I went out, I would have a fucking condensation drop of water hit me in the head multiple times. And now that's like not even a thing.
No.
That the last time that happened to me, the most recent time was at the gym.
Yeah.
And that's from sweaty human bodies.
Sure. Exactly.
But like you'd go with the intention to get fucked up or dance your fucking ass. Like people like that was an intention. We were gonna go out and dance and we're gonna dance all night.
Yeah.
And it was a whole like there was raving, there was like it was so much for nightlife and
well, and it's funny like being stand-ups, it's like you don't really I might have like a drink before I go on stage, but it's not like you don't drink.
No.
Maybe until after you're all done with your shows or whatever. But I remember when it was like there'd be the one comic, like for example in Chicago, where it's like, oh, I'm probably not gonna drink tonight. We'd all be like, what? Was something wrong?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you sick? It was like, no, they just
didn't
want to, or that's a healthy choice, or
like, oh, you don't want to drink every night? That makes no. I'm very like.
But why?
I'm kind of relieved I started in Seattle because Chicago with the 4 a.m. bars that would have been.
I lived like above one.
Yeah.
And the last summer I was in Chicago, or the last year I was in Chicago, I went through this hideous breakup. So for months I was there every single night, and I would get up in the morning, and then either, sleep super late, or like I'd go work my lunch shift. And then it was just like this thing of I would punch into my job, punch out, and then punch into depression.
Oh, yeah.
But it was also just indulgence. It was just like avoiding reality for sure.
Believe me, my favorite blackout drunks are from Chicago.
That's where they make them real good.
Honestly, like
make them real good.
And also that weather doesn't help either.
No.
When it gets that cold, being drunk till 4 a.m. makes sense.
Oh yeah, and the pile of coats at the front door, just a pile of everyone's coats.
God. I like Seattle, like 2 a.m. Everyone's done.
As the Lord
Everyone
intended.
has food in their mouth,
Absolutely.
and you're in bed no later than 3.
Oh yeah, the whole going till the sun almost rises is.
I've experienced that more when I first moved here than any other time in my life.
Oh really? Like after hours clubs?
Yeah, that's like I figured that when I moved here, that I was like, I'm done. I'm done going to warehouse parties. I'm done with people stepping on my shoes. Never want to use a porta potty ever again.
No,
if I can avoid it.
Well, there's that event space that I remember Eric Andre used it for one of his legendary birthdays on Hoover. Over by now, Hoover is the cool strip with like they got barkeepers there.
I think I know which one was it. Was it the one where he's a princess or?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was. Talking about.
Was it that one?
Because there's one that he came up in a carriage and.
Yes, it was his. It was his quinceañera.
Yeah, that was one. He was wearing that outfit. Yes, he was
officiated.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
And he had a little person stripper that was also a wrestler.
Yes.
And
we're not even describing the craziest Eric Andre party, by the
way.
No. Like this is
not even close. I think I've mentioned the one when he lived in that apartment.
The last year he lived there, and there was a horse and a camel.
He had everything. He had a horse, a camel,
a Santa Claus.
He had like 10 Santa Clauses. He had a
nitrous tank, ether.
Nitrous tank.
I was at the nitrous tank.
3 black big booty strippers.
Yes.
That were just screaming at all the nerds.
Yeah, the camel next to the horse was hilarious to me because I've never seen nobody give a fuck about a horse more in my life.
Yeah, and everyone wanted to sit on the camel.
Next to a camel.
Yeah.
And then also my friend Mickey, they were told that the camel, once it hits his weight, like the camel can hit a weight limit and it will like sit down if you're too big.
Oh wow!
And he thought he was under it and he got on, and it was the saddest thing because it's like you can just watch his heartbreak as the camel finally sits down. Don't sit. Like, no, I'm sorry, buddy.
It's the reality. Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I found him later with tiger face paint and huffing a balloon of nitrous by himself.
By himself. He got the tiger face paint and just like.
He was happy.
Okay, good. Okay,
no, that was him in his element.
All right. Okay. Good. Okay. Well, this place on Hoover was also notorious after hours place.
The overpass, right?
Was it called the
overpass?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to the overpass a few times.
Never went. Heard many stories.
You missed out. You didn't.
I did.
You didn't. You missed out on anything.
Had an unfortunate turn into really liking cocaine in my early 30s. Well, because it helps you drink more.
Yeah,
I've always been
I went through the same phase.
Always my thing. Yeah. But it was like that.
I was also a comedian in my early 30s.
Would not have been good.
So I was doing that when I first came here and going to the overpass.
Gotcha.
And I think was it where I met? I'm not gonna say people's names. But also, I remember one time I went to the overpass and I walked in, and it was like right when she was dealing with her legal trouble. I walked in and I heard Kesha being played, and I turned a corner and she's just literally performing at the overpass.
Holy shit!
And I'm just like walking right in front of Kesha singing to a fucking den of fucking coked out people and drug dealers.
Wow,
great! It was awesome. Like I was like, she like performed for like an hour because she couldn't perform because she was like dealing with like her legal troubles at that time.
Yeah,
like in the very beginning of it, so she couldn't do any like public performances.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I was like,
what a great place to pick.
Because I love Kesha, so I was like,
yeah, sure. Yeah, she's got great tunes.
Yeah,
and like what she went through is fucking atrocious.
Yeah, and no, it was very nice to see her. But yeah,
did you ever run into like this? Just reminded me of like random party famous people.
Yeah,
Kiefer Sutherland out in the wild.
I've never run into Kiefer.
I always missed him. He would be at like the drawing room or Yield Rustic, both in my neighborhood.
Yeah, I hung out at the drawing room and Yield Rustic. I don't think I ever saw anyone because I've like
the Roost.
I've also hung out the Roost too.
Yeah.
I've never seen you at the Roost. I'm not a regular at the places. I would
Me-
hang out
me
every
neither.
once in a while.
I'd have friends the next day be like, "Oh, you know who was in there getting wild?" And it was like, "Really?"
Like I had there was like a year and a half. Me and my friends would go to the drawing room right when it opened after being up all night.
Oh, I did that
Once, and I think we did it like I'd say a handful of times, and I'm like, I never want to see the drawing room again.
Kyle and I did it just to see if we could do it.
Yeah,
and we ordered 2 beers, and he fell asleep in the bar, and we got kicked out that fast.
Yeah,
as well you should.
Bane got me kicked out there because he was doing kickflips in front of the place and making a lot of noise at 7 a.m. with a drink in his hand.
Outside, clearly illegal.
Yeah.
And I met a kid at like a commercial audition, I think late last year, who was just like, "Oh, that place didn't close during COVID." He's like, you just had to knock on the back door."
Yeah.
I was like, makes perfect sense.
That place didn't. Yeah.
No, that place is.
I'm not.
It's like those secret bars in like Koreatown you hear about that just the cops look the other way. I could see Los Feliz police being like.
There's also, I'm not going to say
Whatever.
their name because I don't want to get in trouble, is a Thai restaurant that has karaoke. That's 24 hours.
Oh, yeah. Still?
I think so.
Wow.
I've not been in a long time, but that was a regular part of my life.
I feel like that's, not to be like, that's a Thai thing, but like there was a place like that in Chicago.
Yeah.
Where they let us drink like well after 4 or 5.
God, no, the afters situations, there was too many options here because there weren't that many options in Seattle. Like you just had to know somebody's house.
Yeah.
Like there was like a few functions, but not like enough to not get in trouble over and over again.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah, I think it's probably a little like the more like in London.
Yeah.
You've got all these clubs where like bars and pubs close at 11 on the dot. Clubs don't close.
No.
But you just have to be a lot of these places would be a member. Here's $5 or £5 and you sign a thing and now you're a member. So
well, what's the law then? Huh?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
I mean,
what is going on?
Yeah.
It's like as long as you sign in, as long as you pay some money and sign in, you can
it's
do
this
whatever
weird-
you want.
Yeah, it's this weird like sovereign, thing. And I think
But to be fair, give me an extra step and I probably won't go.
oh, exactly.
And that's effectively work on me. Is
and
like,
now I love the 11 o'clock thing.
yeah.
at
That's
my
what
age.
like I'd
like
go to the
England,
bar
I'm
in
like-
England and they'd be like, bar closed at 11. And then
Yeah.
like, well, the club is. I'm like, but I have to pay. I have to sign something.
No, there's
The
a line.
hotel is calling my name.
There's stairs.
And there's a line?
Oh.
Oh, no. I'm good.
It's room
To
service.
hang out with more British people? I'm good.
I'm fine. It did the level of like everyday drinking to me there is kind of delightful. It's not, I don't want to do it all the
Yeah.
time, but I do like walking by a nondescript pub at when it's like any hours, it's packed at like
Yes.
3 p.m. The whole front area is just people standing with just huge pints.
Well, I feel like that's what, because they do business meetings there. They do,
Yeah.
they do, that is their meeting spot.
Community.
So that, like, I do like that aspect of it.
Yeah,
And I feel like a lot of bars don't have that anymore.
it's true.
It's like, we just have a happy hour and we just have fun. And we're like, but it's not like a gathering spot.
Yeah, and I feel like the like, not to be like there's no real dives anymore,
Yeah.
but like the real dive bars in LA, they're all in the valley.
Yeah.
Like the ones where you have the people that kind of all know each other, and it's not, which I definitely used to do in my 20s, go find the shittiest bar, because that was a thing, and like, oh, this is so shitty and great,
We
but
did.
it's like you're kind of just lording over everyone with your beautiful metabolism, Like my cousin Chad, when he got married, I think in his 30s, like the next day we all it was I think it was his bachelor party. We all met at this thing the next day, and like they're like, we hit every dive bar in Minneapolis, and I'm just in my head, I'm like, there's so many, there's no way, but and they look beat up, but I'm in my head, I was like, how much did the regulars hate you fucking dudes?
The most.
He's like,
Nothing. I've somebody who's worked in bars. The crawls were the biggest nightmare
oh god, I hate
because
them.
they hit you fast and hard.
Yeah,
And they're all the worst people. So it's like
Yeah.
it's like maybe half an hour, but it's gonna feel like 7 hours
brutal.
because they're gonna give you an entire day's
Yeah.
business.
Well, right. Well, but that look of drunk euphoria
Mhm.
that they want to see in your eyes too.
Like,
Hey,
I was.
what's
we
your
got here.
tattoo?
How
What is your tattoo? What is your
Oh.
tattoo? What is your tattoo?
It's every time I hear about SantaCon in New York, I'm like, that sounds
brutal.
Like the worst thing to like.
That started in Portland.
Oh, did it?
So
yes, it did.
My whole idea of like Santa's magical ruined when I saw 5 Santas pissing in a fountain. I saw one Santa mounting a female Santa. It was like, fuck. Santa's not real.
It ruins the idea of costume, and the fun of it. Like, oh, just gonna put on a Halloween fucking Santa Claus costume, and just be drunk and idiot in it. Like,
and it almost feels like we should just like rob someplace. Like we should stick a place up or something, or break windows. You know, like it feels half-assed to just get drunk.
Yes.
Not that I'm endorsing this, but yeah,
I am.
Okay, good.
I can.
Thank you.
Arrest me.
Welcome back to Point Counterpoint.
Like, rob somebody, please. Like, rob a bank. If you're going to be in a Santa costume as a big group of people, steal something from a corporate bank.
Solomon.
Yeah.
But I do see little signs for like pub crawl, you know, typically on the road. And part of me goes, that'd be fun. But it would be so hard on me.
Not this. I do not like a second location.
Yeah, and that's
I've
6
always,
locations.
I've already hated a second location my whole life.
Yeah,
and I would do it when I was younger, but now I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
who do we need to see? Where do I need to be? Where I have to do this same activity and same level of shit talking in a different space.
My pub crawl days are over for sure. Yeah,
I've never been on one.
Really?
I've only been to, I've been with friends at the beginning of them, but they're like, we're gonna go to 3 more bars, 5 more bars. I'm like,
good night.
Adios.
Yeah.
You lost me at more than 2 places.
Yeah, it is a silly idea.
I respect the young, vigorous, agile white people that need to go to as many places as possible in one day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
fine with the places. I just can't drink at all of them. You know, they can't just be bars.
I'm sorry, but I will drink it all. If I do go,
that's fair.
I'm gonna be wasted.
That's fair.
Because if I'm gonna be drunk after the first place, and then that's the only way to get me to go to anywhere else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's an endurance challenge. I feel like once I start drinking, I don't need to add in a physical activity. I have a lot of rules to me in drinking now. Like, I don't want to do anything physical. Like, once I start drinking, I don't want to dance as much as I used to.
Sure.
Also, no photos after midnight. That's a very strict rule.
That's a great rule.
There's nothing I'm doing after midnight that needs to be photographed and put into.
Yeah.
Like, unless somebody's giving me a Nobel Peace Prize at 1 a.m., put the camera away.
Yeah. I had a very famous friend who we'd be hanging out and someone would be like, hey, can I take a picture with you? He's like, I'm sorry, I don't take any pictures when I'm drinking.
Yeah.
And it was like, huh. And I don't know to this day if that was just bullshit to not have to do a picture with people, but it's kind of smart.
I also don't want to take a picture when I'm drinking.
Yeah, I don't.
I remember one time I did a photo on New Year's Eve and I was just wasted.
Yeah.
And we were all wearing suits, because we were like, let's wear suits for New Year's Eve.
Sure, yeah.
And there was a point where it was like, let's take a picture. And the way I thought I was composed and looking at the camera and smiling.
Sure.
And then I received the pictures the next day and I was like, that I didn't do any of this.
Destroyed
I was nowhere near
That's not
looking
me.
At a thing that is that wasn't moving.
Yeah.
I've never seen, I rarely take a bad picture. And that is what, seeing that one bad picture. And I was like, absolutely not. You're never going to catch me in the streets inebriated and taking a photo.
No. And I can look in photos throughout my life and know exactly how drunk I was. And it's like, I don't know if someone else can tell. I can tell. I can tell this guy, this guy.
Because I've done a lot of dares. Well, people took a photo when I was younger. And I also regret those photos a lot too.
Sure.
There's way more nude photos of me than I would like them to be.
Okay.
And it's nothing sexual at all. It's me doing something stupid, butt naked.
Fun.
Like my friend me mooning the camera and my friend putting a cigarette right in front of my butt cheeks. It was...
Wow. I mean, come on though.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Don't get me wrong.
But I just received
it was funny.
But my friend sent me the photo recently and I'm like, and it's been 20 years since I've seen it. I'm like, I don't know.
Dude.
So no photos when I'm drunk.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Yeah, I like the after midnight thing too. And honestly, like I was in a dark bar with a couple friends and this table near us just kept fucking doing selfies. And it was so dark that it was like, the light was an assault.
Yeah.
A burst. And they wouldn't fucking stop. And I was like, you guys need to stop taking pictures.
Yeah.
And they're like, what do you mean? You're like, what? Kind of thing. I'm like, you got to turn the flash off. And they're like, well, the picture won't work. I'm like, I'm not fucking around.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not a tough guy, but I was just like, this is all, you're ruining everyone else's experience.
Time with your, the amount of times, I've probably said it once, it's like, none of you look good enough to be taking a picture right now. And that's the thing, is like, I'm glad you guys are friends, but you're not picture ready. So why don't we just calm down with doing 100 fucking photos while also literally holding up the foot traffic of the place you're at.
Yes.
That's the thing about it. Like, I don't mind if you want to take a picture, like, covertly in a corner with your friends. But if you are in a public space, taking up space, and you're not being considerate of the other people around you, then you deserve the disrespect coming your way.
Yeah, and the whole, because it's never the one. It's like, oh, no, I don't like that one. Take it again. Take it again. Take it again. And you're like, how many of those do you have in various locations that all look the same?
Yeah.
Where you have your memorized pose.
Also, like,
it's just kind of like,
ask somebody else to take a picture.
Yes.
The way I don't like my friends, this angle, no one, only one of us gets to look good. Only one of us.
Yeah.
One person per photo gets to look good. So why are we doing it?
Hand it over to a stranger. Absolutely.
Like, that is, I've never seen somebody do that angle and be like, everybody in this photo looks great.
Yeah.
Nailed it
just
all across the board. It's just the taker or one other person. But it's just like, it's never like the assignment should be done to give it to somebody else. And I don't think everything needs to be photographed. We don't need to document everything.
No, I want to get away from that because even, and I'm like, I have this, the kid, and there are times where like she's doing something really cool, and I'm like, I want to film this. And I'm like, no, I'm just not going to ruin it.
Yeah.
We're still going to, if my wife swoops in and is like filming, cool. But when it's just me and her and we're having our times, I'm not going to be like, oh, do that again. Like, because there will be times, but
there is, but like, that's one thing I always like tell people, like, once you start filming somebody, you're subtracting yourself, and now they're interacting with the camera.
Yes.
And you're no longer part of the experience with them. So it's like, yes, document as much as you can, but like, if you're doing it all the time, they're going to be like, no. I'm just now performing to the camera.
Yeah. It's like all these like pop stars now are doing these no phone shows.
Yeah.
And people are kind of pissed off, but
I've never filmed a concert on my phone and have looked at it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never looked back.
And I don't get good shit.
Like, I'm like, oh, you know what?
I do have
that 5 seconds of Diva was so good. I should rewatch it right now. Like, no.
I did get the look around, everybody on mute that moment.
Yeah.
I think everyone filmed it. That's the probably last good moment I'll ever catch on film, ever. Because I knew it was coming. Because everyone filmed that part.
It's like the song. I know the song.
Did it, and then I stop after 3 seconds into energy. We're done.
But it's like I'll get like a moment. I'll get like a few pictures, but then the rest of the time my phone is away.
Yes.
So here's the thing: like, I'm not against taking out your phone, but don't hold it up the entire time.
Yeah, Ian.
That's for me. It's like it's the holding up the entire time. Like, why you're gonna watch an hour-long concert on your phone from your bad angle?
Bonkers. You're watching it through your phone.
Yeah. It's like the concert footage is out. You'll watch it. You'll get to see it.
Yeah.
Watch. Let the production team that's filming this situation get you the footage you want.
Exactly. And just take your one picture of clout chase.
Yeah.
Look at where I am.
Enjoy yourself.
There we go. Done.
But then, like, you don't like phone out the entire time. That makes zero sense to me.
Oh, it's awful.
And that's one thing. Like, I kind of like. That's what I think a lot of like what kills a lot of like the dance floors in clubs right now, because there's everyone's on their phone. I'm like, there's a song being played.
Yeah. And it's funny, like now you have all these nightclubs, and this guy made a great point about how soft clubbing is just a sign of kind of like the bubble of everything fun kind of bursting, because it's just, they're all like matcha soft clubbing. They're in these fucking coffee shops, and there's a DJ and they're dancing, and it's bright and everyone can see each other, and they're all just, it's performative.
Yeah.
Whereas nightclubs were places to hide but be yourself.
Yeah.
And
if I was in no disposition at the end of those nights, I was sweaty, I was flimsy.
Yes.
Like, my clothes were stretched from dancing. I was in no position to be.
Yeah. Well, and like, I feel like the furthest you'd go with it would be like, say, like a sex club.
Yeah.
Right. But then you go in a little bit more, and you have, like a bar that's all gay or all
Yeah.
lesbian, and you have a bar that's mixed. But all these places for dancing, for being in these weird little nooks and crannies, it's very much a kind of beautiful escapism.
Yeah.
Whereas you can't escape the phone. The phone records and fucking
Yeah.
scrapes for AI and all that shit. And so, like, you're just taking your own self out of all these wonderful situations. And a concert is a place, especially with anything live, is a place to lose yourself.
Yeah, but like performing, you having fun. Because the way I've seen, like, when you see somebody filming their friends dancing and they stop filming and then they look at the video afterwards, you're like, how fun was that?
Yeah.
How fun was that moment? How fun is that memory? Because you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You took yourself, you filmed yourself doing fake joy instead of actually having the real joy. And now you're focusing on making sure you capture that joy instead of having more fun in the moment.
Yeah, exactly. And this is, I'm literally going to go to a friend's like dance party on Saturday, and I'm excited to probably just tell my wife, you bring a phone for pictures of you, or like just to we need to babysitters to call us or something. Sure. I don't want to bring mine.
Be free.
I just want to dance and hang out.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it. I don't want to have that knee-jerk, quick on the draw, which I have anyway. What am I missing on Instagram? Fucking,
Nothing's happening.
I know.
Nothing is happening online that you're missing out. Just go hang out with your friends and always have a good time.
Yeah.
Like, that's always my message. Like, I would rather not steal a moment and try to remember it later than be in the moment. Being present. Being present.
Yeah. Well, like, speaking of being present and being in the moment, I feel like I selfishly had you on the show to see you because I haven't seen you in forever.
It's not that hard to get a hold of.
I know. It's like, but it's like with the kid and stuff, it's kind of like, but
you're busy.
But we should fucking hang more.
Yeah.
And like, that's on me. But I mean, even I just found out we were walking up and you didn't know you were writing on Michelle Bateau's show, who's an old friend of both of ours. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
Have you been going to New York too?
I went to New York last year. I'm not sure what's going on this year.
Okay.
But yeah, we're still in the room, and it's the third and final season, so we're just kind of like writing it out right now. So it's been it's really fun because she's just incredibly good people, and like
she's an absolute peach.
Yeah,
always has been. So when she blew up, it was just I just loved it.
It's just there's certain people that when they get famous become a better version of themselves because they've always been a good person. And she's one of those people, and it's kind of it's a rare thing in this industry. And it's kind of I like to celebrate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I feel like I feel like there's a lot of us that get breaking this industry just kind of always be ourselves, but the amount of people we've seen change.
Well, they didn't like do any work on themselves or didn't have. We all have our little demons and stuff, but it's like, boy, if you haven't done at least a little bit of self-awareness work and stuff or therapy, if you do blow up, the demons will gain that power inside of you. And fucking.
Well, it's when you decide to literally there's falling in love with yourself, and then there's just thinking that you're the most important person in the room, and that's where I kind of draw the line. Like, no, like you can't.
Please,
you're no one's talented enough. Like, like no one's ability is that great that they're like you can be that big of a piece of shit.
No, and it's.
But I've seen it, and it's incredible.
As have I. It is amazing,
and it sucks when it's like from somebody that's a good somebody that you thought was like very sweet, and you're like, oh damn, well damn.
That's the way you snapped.
And anyways, I'm gonna be doing the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
Oh, good. You got the offer for part 2?
Yeah.
I was like, most people think it's cool.
Well,
I'm like,
they gave some good reasons. I heard them, and I'm like,
yeah.
They're gonna murder people anyway. Why not?
It's all about what you can change. You can't change. I can change and be richer. You know what I'm talking about?
Honestly, just one home isn't enough. You know?
That's it. I've realized there's so much more money in normalization, and that's where I'm leaning. You know what I mean? I'm just telling kids, use AI, no matter how young you are. Just don't use your brain. I've been saying,
no.
Saudi Arabia is the future. You know what I mean?
Exactly. AI is cool. Saudi Arabia. Tight.
Let's go. Let's turn California red. Good times.
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah, I didn't say this is my cousin won this in playing bingo. It's a Grey Goose vodka tank top. So that's what that is. Shout out to Leah.
Hey, how big is your collection now?
I have probably 15, 16.
Okay.
Not bad. So I'm still, getting
up
more
there.
here and there. Yeah.
I think this is a woman's tank top.
I think this is a woman's tank top.
And it has a bigger collar, and that's why it has like a little tighter because like men's tank tops
Yeah.
I like this
it looks good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
like that.
And it's anyone can wear anything.
Well said. Is there anything you want to plug before we go?
Anyone check out my brand. Anyone can wear anything. No,
it's a good brand.
No, I'm just Solomon Giorgio all across the board. So you can find me doing something online with that name. There's no other one.
Okay. Nice. Well, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me. This is a good time.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.